data structures using C, MCQs on stack and its applications. So during this lecture, you will evaluate yourself by answering the MCQs and know how much you have understood the concepts on the stack data structure and its applications. My dear friends, it's very important that you assess yourself. Assessing is very important part of learning process. You have gone through the stack and its applications. Now the time has come to see whether you have really understood, you are able to answer questions. Therefore, I will be presenting you questions and the answers are there. You have to select one of them. So before you move to the answer which I am going to give you, you should yourself answer those questions and check whether your answer is correct. If it is not correct, then learn from the mistake you have done. So this is very important, otherwise there is no learning happening. So with that we get into the first question. The process of inserting an element in a stack is called, what is it called? Is it called create? Is it called push? Is it called evaluation? Is it called pop? So you note down the answer and check. So naturally it is called push. You know already we have gone through stack and we talked about operations on stack for inserting and deleting, and for inserting we have a special word called push. We come to the second question. The process of removing an element from the stack is called, is it called create, push, evaluation or pop? Of course you know that it is pop. So very simple questions just to check whether you have understood these two processes. With that we get into the next question. In a stack, if a user tries to remove an element from an empty stack, it is called what? Is it called underflow, empty collection, overflow or garbage collection? Of course, it is called underflow. Underflow, please remember that. There is no item, but you are trying to remove an item. Therefore, you say underflow. Similarly, pushing an item into a stack already having 5 elements and the stack size is 5. Then the stack becomes what? Is it become overflow, crash, underflow, userflow? What is it? Naturally, it is overflow. This is underflow, this is overflow. Fifth question. Consider the usual algorithm for determining whether a sequence of parentheses is balanced. We are using stack for that to check whether a sequence of parentheses are balanced. The maximum number of parentheses that appear on the stack at any time, one time when the algorithm analyzes this, there are number of brackets here. You first go to the brackets, check, maybe note down a stack and insert this into the stack and see. I'll give you some time. Is it 1, 2 or 3 or 4 or more? At one time, how many parentheses are going to be there? Naturally, it is going to be only left parentheses. Answer is 3. The question is how? I am going to show you here. So first, I am giving all the parentheses as they are given here. Left parenthesis, it goes on to the stack. Again, one more left parenthesis goes on to the stack. Right parenthesis, you pop one of the parentheses. Left parenthesis goes on to the stack. Left parenthesis goes on to as you see, there are 3 parentheses here. Then right parenthesis you pop. Right parenthesis you pop. Again, left parenthesis goes on like that. So at any time, one time, there are 3, maximum number of left parentheses are 3. So you need to work like this and then get the answer. That is about parentheses. We have written already a program to find out whether we have a balanced parentheses in a given expression. What is the value of the postfix expression 6, 3, 2, 4 plus minus into? Work it out. Draw a chart and as you know, when you get 6 you have to push onto the stack, 3 is push onto the stack, etc. And then when you get the operator, you pop 2 of them, do the operation and push back and do that. So what is the answer going to be? Spend some time. Okay, it is minus 18. Minus 18. How do we get? Again here, So you are writing all these numbers. This is how you have to do that. Right, 6, 3, 2, 4 plus minus into. So push 6 onto the stack. Second number operands are pushed onto the stack this time. 3 is pushed onto the stack. 4 is pushed onto the stack. Then you come to plus. So pop 2 of them, add and push it onto the stack. So 2 plus 4, 6 you are pushed onto the stack. Again you get minus. Therefore 3 minus 6 is minus 3, you pushed onto the side, into 6 into minus 3 is minus 18. So this is how you have to get the answer for this postfix expression. Go to the 7th. Here is an infix expression. This is the infix expression. Suppose we are using the usual stack algorithm to convert expression from infix to postfix notation. The maximum number of symbols that will appear on the stack at one time during the conversion of this expression is what? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Again, as you have done in the early exercise, you have to do this. So in this case, you know, infix to postfix, operands go onto the postfix, only the operators are going to be on the stack. So find out how many operators are going to be on the stack during this process of converting infix notation to postfix notation. Do that, spend some time. Don't go to the answer without testing yourself. So here it is 4. Let us go through the. I have written all this 4 plus 3 into etc. So 4 goes on to the postfix notation, plus goes on to the stack, then 3 goes to the postfix, then into operator, there is plus, the precedence of into is greater than plus, therefore it will go onto the stack. Then you get left parenthesis always goes onto the stack. Then you get 6 goes on to the postfix, into you get, so naturally this has lower left parenthesis has lower precedence, therefore into goes onto the stack. Then you have got 3 here, so 3 will go onto the postfix. You get minus, so you compare, therefore on the stack you have got into, minus has lower priority, therefore it will go onto the stack. You pop this into out, and then 12 goes onto the postfix, and you get this parenthesis, therefore you pop minus, then of course you have come to the end here, therefore you pop into, pop plus. So as you see that at any moment you have got 1, 2, 3, 4 including the left parenthesis. So 4 items are going to be there on the stack. Kindly do it again and check. That we come to the next, the postfix form of the expression bracket a plus b into c into d minus e into f divided by j. What is? So you do that and then find out and let me know. It is going to be c ab plus cd into e minus f minus into f into g divided by. So let us work it out again. As you have seen, here left parenthesis goes onto the stack. Then you come to A and naturally goes to the postfix, plus goes on to the stack, B goes on to the postfix, right parenthesis, you pop therefore that operator till you get the left parenthesis, everything you get nil here, stack is nil, you get next operator into goes on to the stack, left parenthesis goes on to the stack, C goes to the postfix, into goes on to the stack because the priority of into is greater than left parenthesis, D goes on to the postfix, minus has lower priority than into, therefore goes on to the stack, and you pop first into and push minus onto the stack. E goes on to the postfix, you come to the right parenthesis, therefore pop that minus sign, into you get, so both of them have got the same priority, therefore one of them goes on to the stack, onto the postfix, F goes on to the postfix, divided by, as you see, both of them have the equal precedence. Therefore, this is onto the stack, that is popped out, and you push divided by, and you come to G. G goes onto the stack. You come to nil. Therefore, whatever is there on the stack is popped. So this becomes AB plus CD into E minus into F into G divided by. So this is how you get the postfix notation of this infix expression. The data structure required to check whether an expression contains a balanced parenthesis, which is it a stack, is it a queue, is it an array, is it a tree? Of course, you know the answer, simple answer, it is stack. We have already done that. Come to the next 10th question. The process of accessing data stored in a special access memory is similar to manipulating data on a what? Is a heap, binary tree, array, or stack. The process of accessing data stored in a serial access memory is similar, serial access. So therefore, please remember that. Therefore, it is again stack. Serial, therefore the last will go first. Now there is a postfix form of this infix. You work it out and give me the answer. Check the answer. We've got 4 answers here. So what is the correct answer? Spend some time. Draw that diagram and write all these operators and operands in the first column. Then you have got stack column and the postfix column. It is AB into CD divided by plus. Check your answer in this answer. So again, A goes on to the postfix, into goes on to the stack, B goes on to the postfix, plus has lower priority, therefore you pop this into out. C goes on to the postfix, plus, then divided by, plus has lower priority, therefore divided by goes on to the stack, D goes on to the postfix, then you come to the end, therefore you pop divided by pop plus. So therefore AB into CD divided by plus is the postfix expression for these, this infix. You should also learn how to, sometimes in examination you may not be able to write all this. So then best way to write the binary tree where each of the operator forms the root of each tree, each main tree and the subtree, and with that you do the post order traversal to get the post order or the postfix notation. Please remember that. We have done that during our class. So here we have 12th question. Which data structure is needed to convert infix notation to postfix notation? You already know the answer. It's very simple. It is not branch, it is not tree, it is not queue, it is stack. It is stack. So good. Then what is the result of the following operation? So this is push X onto the stack. That has to go onto the top. This is the variable, top is the, so which is the, what is the answer for this? Of course is given there, I have given X is the answer. Let us check this. The prefix form of A minus B divided by C into D power E is what? Prefix, not postfix. To do that, best would be to draw the binary tree. The answer is here. So best would be to draw the binary tree as say A minus B divided by C into D to the power E. C into D to the power E. So this is the binary tree of this infix notation. So what have you got to do? You have to do what is called the pre-order traversal. For postfix we have done post-order traversal. To get prefix we do the pre-order traversal. That means I start with the root, left, right it is. Root A, then again root A, the left, then again you come to into left, then you come to power D, E. So therefore this becomes the prefix form of this expression. using a tree structure, binary tree structure. As you see, every root has the operator. So as you see, A minus B divided by this expression. There was this expression C into D to the power E. So this is how you have to get that. So it's a pre-order traversal. Root left right. So that is the answer. You can also do it like this. So you convert this into pre-order, that is it becomes A minus AB, then divided by goes B into it, and then here CDE, so it becomes B into C, then this operator comes here, then DE. So this is a better way of doing. This is slightly complicated. Which data structure is used for implementing recursion? Is it queue, it is stack, is it array or list? Of course, it is stack, which is being used for, we have already done that, implementing recursion. Which of the following statements about stack data structure are not correct? Linked lists are used for implementing stacks. You can use linked lists for stacks. Top of the stack always contains the new node. Is it correct or wrong? Stack is a FIFO, first in first out data structure. Is it correct? Null link is present in the last node of the bottom, at the bottom of the stack. So which is not correct? So naturally, as you see, C is not correct because stack is LIFO, last in first out. FIFO is for first in first out, that is for queue. Take. Which of the following is not an inheriting application of stack? Reversing a string, evaluation of postfix expression, implementing of recursion, job scheduling. Which one is not part of application of stack? Naturally, you know, we have done reversing of a string, evaluation of postfix we have done, implementing of recursion we have done. Therefore, job scheduling is not part of the application of stack. We will come to 18th question. The type of expression in which operator succeeds its operands is what? Operator succeeds its operand. A plus, like that. Is it called infix expression, prefix expression, postfix expression, both prefix and postfix expression? So which is the correct? The type of expression in which operator succeeds its operands. It is postfix expression. We have come to the 19th. If A, B, C and D are placed in a stack and are deleted one at a time, what is the order of removal? So A, B, C, D are there in the stack. So what is the order of removal? It is B, D, C, B, A. As you see here, they are inserted A, B, C, D. Therefore, D comes first, then comes C, then comes B, then comes A popping. So this is the answer. 20th, when an operand is read, which of the following is done? It is placed onto the output. It is placed in operator stack. It is ignored. Operator stack is empty. When an operand, that is a number or A, B, C, D, in the conversion of infix to postfix, where do you put it? It is placed on the output postfix expression. Please remember that. We have done that. With that we come to next question. The result of evaluating the postfix expression. So this one, what is the answer for that? You work it out. Work it out using a stack. It is 350. How? So 5 is there, then 4 goes on to the stack, 6 goes on to the stack, plus you add these two numbers, you push that number 10, you get into, therefore 5 into 10 and push it onto the stack, 4 goes onto the stack, 9 goes onto the stack, 3 goes onto the stack, divided by 9 divided by 3 is 3, you push it onto the stack, plus 4 plus 3 7, push it onto the stack, into 50 into 7, 350, you push it onto the stack. So this is how you calculate evaluate a postfix expression as it is given here. So convert the following infix expression into its postfix equivalent. Use the stack and do it. Or you draw a binary tree and evaluate. His answer is already given here. A mistake. So you do it. You draw the stack. You use the stack and do, because you will need to get some experience in that. As you see, left parens goes on to the stack, left A goes on to the postfix, plus goes on to the stack, B goes on to postfix. Power has greater priority, therefore goes on to the stack. D goes on to the postfix. Right parenthesis, so empty, you go on emptying, so therefore power and plus divided by goes on to the stack. Left parenthesis goes on to the stack, E goes on to the postfix, minus goes on to the stack, F goes on to the postfix, right parenthesis, therefore you have to pop this operator till you come to the left parenthesis. You are left with the divide, plus what happens? Plus, you compare, this has greater precedence in plus, therefore that is popped and plus is pushed onto the stack. G goes on to the postfix, you come to null, therefore plus is popped and this becomes your postfix. There are no bracket here, please note, there is no bracket. So this is just A, B, D, etc. This is the postfix expression. What is the postfix expression for the infix expression? Simple, you do it. That is AB minus C minus. What is the postfix expression for the following infix? A divided by B to the power C minus D. You spend some time and get this, either by drawing the binary tree or using the stack. AB power divided by D minus. A is the answer. Come to, which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to infix to postfix conversion algorithm? Operand is always placed in the output. Operator is placed in the stack when the stack operator has lower precedence. Parentheses are included in the output. Higher and equal priority operators follow the same condition. Higher and equal priority operators follow the same condition. Which of them is incorrect, not correct? Parentheses never go onto the output, therefore this is mistake. This is incorrect. Come to the 21st and the last question. What data structure is used when converting an infix notation to postfix notation? Is it stack, queue, B trees, linked list? Of course, you are familiar with it, has to be stack. So I hope most of you have got correct answers for these MCQs. If you have not, go through it again. But before checking the answer, you try to answer, you try to work out and learn. Thank you.